Hey guys, welcome back to Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. It's been a little while since we've paid a visit to the Visionary Realms MMORPG that is currently in early alpha development. Pantheon, if you weren't familiar with the title, is an MMO that will feature many of the traditional style mechanics and gameplay features of former MMORPGs of the past, like EverQuest. If this is your first visit here to the Pantheon coverage, I'd like to welcome you guys here and encourage you to click on that watermark in the bottom right-hand corner to subscribe. If you're here from another social media platform, I encourage you guys to follow so that you'll all have the latest out of Pantheon in future update releases. This commentary will be on the stream that took place on April the 19th, 2018 and was hosted by Twitch streamer Lassiz, who had an opportunity to play with the development team. Much of what was covered here was also featured at PAX East that was held in Boston, Massachusetts. PAX took place on Thursday, April the 5th through Sunday, April the 9th of 2018. Also, the team is offering a PAX East special pledge to participate in the alpha, so be sure to check that out. I'll leave an official link down in the published section below. In this live stream, we're offered yet another opportunity to see how the alpha is coming along, and needless to say, it's looking pretty awesome. Each time we are given these peeks at the game, there's always that much more of an improvement, especially when it comes to the visuals and graphics. One of the most common questions that people have about Pantheon, which was reiterated here in the stream, is: will Pantheon be open world or will it have instances? The answer, confirmed once again, is that it will be open world. If you guys would like more details and or more specifics about the game, click on the card link you see in the top right hand corner of the screen. In previous videos, you'll get more of an idea about the game in its specifics, as this particular stream from Thursday really shows us the progress the team has made and allows us to see how those concepts and ideas are being put into practice. The team still maintains that the game will focus on group play and group cooperation to really tackle the challenges the world will feature. So the next question that is equally as common is, what is the solo play like and what about pets? As traditional players or those looking for group play that Pantheon offers may scoff at the solo question, but the reality is that modern MMOs are designed for solo play, if for no other reason than to reach as many players as possible. Or at least provide that level of solo play so as to allow for a wider range of game players. Now, I'll confess that as a druid in EQ, I did enjoy solo play, particularly since I was a crafter and needed a lot of materials to hone my skills, for those of you out there who know the grind. So I was very excited to hear that merchant farming or merchant diving is going to be in Pantheon, because one person's merchant fodder is another person's treasure, especially for us crafters. As far as gameplay, like we see here in this stream or in previous stream, group participation is typically highlighted as the most ideal way of playing Pantheon, but I'm fairly confident that resourceful traditional players and even newer players will find ways to solo or box accounts. They aren't discouraging it. They're just saying that the most ideal way is really to play as a group. Probably the fastest way to really get an idea as to how players will approach the game is when it goes into beta or even open beta, or even more specifically, when or if alpha players will be able to talk about the game openly. The game could be under NDA even during beta or as closed beta, so we'll just have to wait and see. The team has been pretty good about informing players and answering our questions. However, I feel that we're probably at a point where many of us just want to get into the game and start getting an idea of what we can expect. I appreciate what Brad and company is offering, and I'm equally as curious as to how the game will be received, since the mantra out of Pantheon is group and traditional gameplay. I'm wondering if people have already made up their minds about whether or not they will play a traditional MMO. Another factor, of course, is going to be cost. So far, the team has not given a complete answer on if the game will have a monthly fee as we've seen in the past with MMOs, or whether it will be a one-time purchase with additional purchases of DLC content. Now, I've seen people in the official forums say that they'd be willing to pay as much as $15 or even some saying they'd pay $60 a month to play the game. But in a climate where free-to-play is nearly the first thing people ask, followed by microtransaction, the team will have to weigh its options. I'm excited about the game, and I choose to be optimistic. However, at the same time, I'm wondering if Pantheon will be more of a niche game, exclusive to old school players with disposable income that are willing to pay for that exclusivity. Lots of questions, I suppose, still linger, and we can, of course, continue to speculate. But most of all, for me, I hope that the team does take the time to ensure that the game is not rushed and meets their QA standards before the general public gets a test drive. And that's going to wrap it up for this segment of Pantheon coverage for April the 19th. I welcome your thoughts and opinions about the game in the comments section below. Also, if you haven't already, and why haven't you, click on that channel icon you see appearing on the screen to subscribe. Then, of course, the notification bell if you guys want future upload notifications when a new Pantheon update is out. I want to thank all of you existing Pantheon subscribers for your support of the channel, and I will see you guys in the next update.